Hello and welcome. This is my third attempt to actually do this. I did a new farmer start and I did it with a twist where we literally sold everything and moved. Then I did a start from scratch, which I really did quite well on, but the game was wrong. Now it's been fixed today, but it demands a new save. So I thought, I've already done this a couple of times and I did well. So I thought I'm going to give myself a bit of a boost. We're going to go new farmer start. But we're going to do it as if it's a start from scratch, as in the settings are going to be on that particular level. So we don't want it on pounds or on euros. First thing I'm going to do is show you that I haven't been on here at all, but less than a minute, which is the time it is that I've spoken to yourselves. So always starts on 1 year. I'm going to change the settings to, we don't want any of that. And we're going to go to normal. We're going to go normal because I want growth to be normal rather than really nasty. But we are going to stick everything on. I've got it on 0.5 only while we chat. Trailer for limits, dirt. I'm going to go slow because it really doesn't do anything. I'm going to put that on normal though, and I don't want any of these on at all. Nope, none at all. Yeah, so this is going to be a bit of a hybrid start. I don't want it to be. I'm going to leave the maintenance cost alone. I'm trying to test this to see animals can be removed when health drops. Yeah, I'm leaving those on the standard settings. What I'm going to do though is I am going to shake things up. We're not going to have this farm. No. Let's have a look actually if we do still get this. I have got a mod on which is choose your start farm. But it depends on the map. So yeah, we've not got that actually active. We do get quite a lot of the periphery though, by the look of it. So what we're going to do is we are going to sell everything. Now I know, or it used to let me do this. So I'm going to sell everything. And we're going to choose. We're going to move. Yeah, I'd like this to be sort of like completely different from what's expected. You could sell this before. Black Sheep Modern did a cracking job on fantastic. Right, 1 million. And we have vehicles and goodies. But I want this to be. I'm keeping the harvester. It is, in my opinion, one of the best starting harvesters. Or do we literally do everything? Let's have a look what's in the sales first. No, let's not. Let's make it a bit of a challenge. Yeah, I am going to sell that. I'm going to sell everything this way, though. I'm not going to do it we're going to literally choose. No, we're going to do that. No, we're going to keep that. We're going to play it. It's a shame about the tractors, but yeah, I want to make this literally start from nod. I don't mind the harvester because that really has no impact on what we do. Trailer, likewise, yeah, I'm going to sell, and the weight, we'll choose whatever we want. Now we're going to look at what's in the sales. And that's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you get something like that, and that really means. Although it would be nice to actually go for something that we've not gone for before, being as we have literally got 1.2, nearly 1.3 million. So then, what are we? Most important thing of all is we need a bit of land. Yeah, I'd like to be close to the shop, but I've already been up there. I chose field 14, even when I did this last time, because it is a decent start thing. But I think what I'm going to do this time is 96 is. Well, I should take you up there with me. That's going to be the farmyard in the middle, or is it? Do I want that? Let's pop up there. Let's not rush. I said this last time, and I did rush last time. Now, there's some very hilly terrain on this map. Yeah, this is the actual field that I started with. Like both times that I actually started out, I really did like this. But this one around here would make a good farmyard, and it really would be, because look how flat it is. So how close are we to some decent? Well, no, I don't really care about decent. Well, you can't always pick the perfect field, can you? Let's jump the hedge. Yeah, there's a lot of hilly terrain, which I actually quite like. So we're closer. There's not. Yeah, I'd like to be in the centre, as in like. I always like to have my things where you're in a hub with your fields around you. I do like that. I don't want to be too far from the shop, but if we are, then we are. It's not the end of the world. So let's have a look. And of course, there's the river splitting nearly everything. So then, that's not a bad clump. They're all little though. Ow! I missed that one, didn't I? Didn't actually. Or do we keep that one? Do we have that as the clump? Do we have field 2? I don't think field 2 is the perfect one to go for, but let's actually see if there's anything we can jump to. It's close to it. And then we need to go that way there. Field 2 is straight ahead. Thought I got stuck on something there. Yeah, there are collectibles on this, but on my first run through, I never found anything. So yeah, I'm not sure. I think this is a really hilly field. It is. So we're going to need some meaty tractors if we're going to tackle this. This is not an ideal farmyard, though. I'd like the farmyard, whatever field we pick for the farmyard, I want it to be reasonably flat if we can find such. So far, that plot is looking the best. Yeah, this is all up and down like a yo-yo. Ideal for farming, but yeah, well, with a decent tractor. So let's sell field 2. Let's have a look around the map. Where do we go? 18, 19, 20. Let's have a look at those. Yeah, I don't know, but I usually just blunder around and just go for the first thing, which I think is a mistake. Let's have a look. There is a sneaky way through there. 17. Well, it's flat-ish, and we can get rid of the fences, I believe. 20. Yes, flat-ish. We're not far from the shop. We're quite central. I do like this. Yeah, we could literally, and I don't like doing it, we could tear the trees and make this into, or do we have this as the farmyard? Let's have a look on where we are. Yeah, 17, 18, 19. Let's have a look at 19 up there. It's beginning to take shape. I do want to do sheds with us having such a lot of money. Yes, perfect. Indeed. Right, so let's switch the fence off, because if this is going to be, I can see the switch. Yeah, if this is going to be where we're going to do it, we're going to buy these few fields. Fantastic. Right, now then, yes, I like this. This would make a good set of fields. So we're going to buy quite a few. Not perfect, admittedly. Yes. 18. Yes. 17. Yes. 19. What about 21? 1 million, yeah. That is our farm. Yeah, I mean, we've moved from the top, but yeah, I just want this to be completely different. So central one of the lot would be field 18, which is that one there, which has got cotton. Well, now that is the point. Yeah, can we? Well, there's a few different ways we could do this. Right. No, we're still making. We're not actually working. Do we work with a field of cotton? Got grass here. Nothing here. I suppose it would make sense, truthfully, if we had this as the farmyard. Where is the nearest way? Yes, we could get out onto the road here, and it is a perfect place. So actually, this field would make the perfect thing. Yes, it's a bit hilly up there, and we can do. Yeah, so this is the canvas. 996,870 is our what we've got. We've bought all of our fields. We have no equipment. So then, what am I going to do? Yeah, dream team. Yeah, we can't go. No, that's. I'm not going to go for that. I should have kept the harvester that we'd got. Actually, that would have made a cracking starter harvester. Do we? Yeah, I'm trying to move away from generators. I am, but we've got no equipment, no nothing. Let's have a look. Do we? No, we're going to literally start straight away. So then, choice of tractors. Well, first thing I'm going to choose is actually, yeah, I am going to. I'm going to choose the Fendt GT. And we do want the swap buddy system, and we do want 4-wheel drive and Carewheels. Yes, because this is going to be our sprayer stroke fertiliser. That's its speciality. That's what I'm literally doing it for. Front fenders. Yes. And we want one of those. And we want one of those. Don't want that. No, I'm not a massive fan of these. Farmer, we will. Are we going to use that as that? No, I don't think we will. No, I've got a plan for that. Although I'm not sure the one that I'm going to pick would have picked is the. Oh, that's true. There is one that I really did fancy a look at that I wouldn't normally go for because I couldn't afford it. But this is going to seriously limit if we do go for this. It's going to seriously limit what equipment we've got because it's going to. That's true. I think we'll build up to it. Yeah, let's. I do actually. I think right. So we need trucks. I'm going to go. Oh no, I don't need the Unimog as well. Not forgone for the Fendt GT. We want sprayers. Yeah, let's try and work with what we've got. We have. Yeah, the other thing I'm going to go for is. No, we're not going to have the Fendt GT as everything. I'm trying to think what we do. I know what we can do. I do actually. We have got some grass. I would like to go for things I haven't gone for before. With us having a bit of money, because I would never ever start with what we've got at present. That is true. The fence that I put in early today. Do love my fence, and this is a really reasonable one that literally dropped today. So, yes, the Farmer 300 physical adjustment version. I would like to go for front hydraulic. It's German writing on quite a bit of the stuff, but I would like to go. The 140 is the max. We don't want this to be Carewheels, and I do want tyre sound at 100%. Now then, this is the bit that. Are we going to go for this? It's a 5.5 tonner. It wouldn't actually make a bad. Yeah, wouldn't make a bad front loader. I think we'll stick to the normal Fendt colour. So we've got a front 3-point link, back 3-point link. Now then, can we choose a different. Yeah, I don't know what this. I don't know what these mean. No, beacons. Aha. Okay, then we will go for both. 69,489. That is our front loader. Yeah, I'm gonna let. Yeah, and we're gonna do the rest a little bit. Seeder, starting seeder. Now, I've often gone for the spreader, the one that literally sprays. Now, sprayers, we do want this if we're going to go for the Fendt GT as our sprayer. Do we buy everything, or do we start light and set? Because I do love the sails. I think the idea of that is fantastic. What have we got in our field? We are going to need a fertiliser spreader, but it is true. Right, yeah, we've got. Let's have a look. What have we got planted? We've got 3 grass fields for starters, 1 cotton, field 17 that is actually got nothing in it. Oh, hang on, it is. I was wrong. The one that I said was. It's got sunflowers in it. It's not got nothing in it. Right, so in that case, We're really going to have to choose one of the grass fields as home, aren't we? Let's have a look at 19. That's closest to the road. And that's the one. Yeah, that is the one we came through. So if that's the case, I would have liked 18 as that. And I suppose really we could sort of hover around on the middle of these whilst we wait for the crop, and we could just literally be a bit nomadic for the first year, because I would really like to have this central. I love the idea of having central points to a farm. I think it really lends itself to a good farm. So we're going to go with that. So I'm not going to put buildings down to begin with, because they're going to be in the wrong place, or if we are, we're going to strategically place them where they're not too much in the way. Right, okay then, so we've got a lot of grass fields to begin with, so that certainly means that we've got to get grass equipment. Which also means, I know what I'm going to do. Yes, I've wanted this tractor for a while. I mentioned it on a few Let's Plays. It's not ultra powerful, but it is actually one of the, it's the last one I think on this here. Yeah, the AB. Wanted this for ages. We're going to go up to the 135. We're going to go for... We are going to go... Can we... We might muck around with this design. Oh, just additional side lights. I think we'll go for those. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Front 3-point link, back 3-point link. Very nice and low. 55,100. That is going to be our mower. So then, we want mowers. What are we going to start with? 135 horsepower, so it can't be... Do we go for a... I like the Batwing, actually, and it can also double up as a mulcher. Slightly dearer than I would have mulcher, no, but we are going to go for light system, yes. So I like the way... I love the way... It seems highly appropriate as well, because it's a black sheep mod, but it is really... excellent. I'm not just going it for that reason. It is one of my favourite mowers. Right, so we're also going to need a windrower. Yeah, we are. Are we going to go for the most reasonable? No, we've got a bit of money this time, so we're going to go for what we want in the windrowers. But again, I'm trying to choose equipment I haven't chosen before, with this being my sort of... How much have we got? 808. Yeah, we need to choose some partners as well. Big is the Vermeer? It's only 8.5 meters. That's the monster. I know what I want to do. Do we do the front windrower? We could do a trailed windrower. Hang on 1 minute. I just had an idea then. Yeah, that is true. I've wanted to use that for a while. Now then, there is the windrower that is part of that, and I think it's this one, the Ultimate Mowing and Baling Pack. This has got the rear hitch option where you can literally do this. Yes, where you can actually link things together. So we could literally put the baler or behind it, I think. I've wanted to try this for a while, so it would actually work. Are we going to go... We can change the colour to whatever we like. I think we're going to go... That's a bit too... Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of gold, but I seem to be leaning towards it quite a bit recently. Rear hitch pin. Rear hitch ball. We may have to change that, I'm not sure. It depends on the type of baler, but I think we're going to do that. Or are we going to go... 80 horsepower, so we need to have a quite meaty thing to actually go for that, but we're going to go for it. So now we need to go for a baler, and we need to be very careful about what we're going. Do we go... I think we're going square. Yeah, it's baling, manual bale. So I suppose we could go for... Well, yeah, we're going to go for a traditional baler first. Now, isn't there a proper baler foot from that pack to look for that particular thing? I'm sure there is. go well. I wanted one of those, but yeah, I'm not sure it's going to work with the... the little bales. Now they're pins. That would work, and it's a square bale, and it's 180 to 240. We'll try that. Are we going to lease it in case it's wrong? Yeah, we are. We're going to lease it in case it doesn't work. That way we can send it back. If it does work, we're going to buy it. It's not me trying to cheat or anything. So we want a... yeah, we're going to need a trailer, in which case I'm going to go for my absolute favourite, which is an H2 Studios, which is under low loaders. And we are going to go for the big gooseneck. Oh, we're going to go... yeah, we're going to need to go bump pull, aren't we? Now, this doesn't work with everything, so we've got to be careful. Oh, hang on 1 second. Yeah, we don't want the tail that. I want... do we go for that? But then it's... no, I think we're going to go for the dovetail. It means there's more above. Yeah, I'm going to go for that because I always go for the other one. And we're going to go for middle. No, let's go. Yeah, we're going to go 40. I love the value of this. Do we change the colour for once? I'm going to go Kubota. Ish. Yeah, I quite like that. We're going to go for that. Design colour, we'll keep that as is. We're going to buy that. So that is our trailer stroke bale. Right, we still know everything we need this year is planted. So we've got a mower, we've got a windrower, we've got a baler, we've got a bale thing, we've got a Fendt GT, we need a sprayer, but are we going to spray straight away, or are we going to... we need a fertiliser spreader to start with. And we do need... we bought the body system. Do we go for that? Do you know something? I've never had that. Yeah, this is what I'm on about. Yeah, it only does... yeah, it does really. We need one that does both, if I'm honest. No, that only does one. I'm sure there's an Amazon now that actually does both. I've had the Claris lots of times. Never had a Kubota. That's... yeah, it's warm. 9 metre. Ah, that's for more for... yeah, that's 1650. Does both. True, if we're using the Fendt, it's not going to matter. I really do wish to use things I've never used before. Well, is it? Yeah, I love the capacity on the others. I don't think I'd ever choose something like that. Do I go for my favourites? Or do I go for the Axis? Does both. And also you can pull a trailer behind, but I probably wouldn't. 36 metre... yeah, now I've got to make a choice now then. I'm going to go for my favourite. Will the Fendt GT cope with that? Decisions. Do we go traditional? With additional storage, we've got the Fendt GT though. Yeah, it does seem a bit of a waste if I'm honest. So, do you know, something we're going to go... no, I've gone for the Bredel recently. Yeah, this we can tow something behind, but you know we're not going to do that, and we are going to go for cover. So 3,200 max, 20,700 because I haven't had the access for a while, and we're not going to do the sprayer in case we get one on sales or something like that. So we don't need to plant at all this year. We do need to fertilise. We do need to. Now then, are we going to? No, we don't need to roll or anything. It's already done. So it really is fertilise. If there are weeds, though, we will. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna lease some things as well. Right. So 754,669. I want to keep back quite a bit of money because I do want to build the farm. I don't want it to just disappear. But we are obviously going to have to buy productions and things like that as well. Not sure how far away are we from 96. Not a long way. I'm wondering if we buy 96 for productions. Those productions, of course, we don't need to offload into all of the time. We will need a silo-ish or something like that down here. So there we go. That is our production slab. Reasonably close. Animals? No, we're not going to start with animals. What are we going to say? Are we going to do? Yeah, the challenge that I've done quite a few times. No productions for the first year. Is that going to make things difficult? I'm trying to think. It is in a way. I did want to make the grass into silage. But we could still do that. Can we turn a blind eye to the fact that it's? We could make silage. I know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I know what I mean. Yeah, no production. As in, can we sort of twist that in a way? As in, like, yeah, that doesn't sound good, does it, when you say things like that? What I mean is, if what I would turn down was the Omatana. Actually have the Omatana, but not actually have an end product. In other words, I'd make silage with the Omatana, but I won't do anything else. Yeah, in other words, I can't sell it at a BGA, which is probably what I would do normally. Right, so that, yeah, I think we can. I think we can go run with that. Right, and so actually, the dead central point is probably where that tree is. I think we're going to need to get rid of those trees, and I will replant them somewhere else. So we're going to need to lease the tree be gone. Forestry equipment. Yeah, and we're going to use the hand plant sapling. That's the point. Do we go for the Liebherr mulcher? And go for the Liebherr. It's under wheel loaders, isn't it? Have that as our loader. Slow. Yeah, it is a little. That's the only downside, isn't it, really? And you've got to have that for that particular one. Let's have a look what we've got as a reminder to me to see what I need to round out a little bit. So we've got the Fendt GT, which is our fertiliser stroke sprayer unit. Yeah, we've got both of those. Fertiliser spreader. We did keep the harvester. I thought we did, yeah, so we'll have to bring that up. Brilliant, I'm glad we've done that. Low loader, mower, small tractors is all we've got. Fendt, farmer and the AB. We've got the windrower and the baler. Hang on a minute, where's the baler? Leased equipment it is. Right, we're going to pop up to the shop. I wouldn't normally do this, but this is like my rules of engagement, really. So I am going to allow this. I'm going to see if we can. Yeah, this is going to be the mower. Now that is a point. Oh, beautiful steering. That's why I wanted this. I remember seeing a thing about how fantastic it is for steering. Ideal mower. Well, an ideal tractor for a lot of things. Now then, can we hitch those two up? PTO. Oh no, it has got a PTO shaft as well. I'm not quite sure we've got the horsepower to do that, but yes, perfect. That actually is proper. Yeah, so a wind drone goes straight into that. I like that. But I'm not sure we've got the horsepower under the bonnet to do that. What is that? It has a horsepower count of 115. And yeah, we haven't got the horses under the bonnet for that, not with that, so we're going to need a slightly meatier tractor. What do we need? 115, and windrower is 80, so 195, 200 horsepower tractor we need. So then, what would make a decent 200 horsepower tractor, and one that I've not had in a while? Could use my favourite, but I use that a lot. Yeah, I love the class Orion. Really do love that. I'm trying to go for things I haven't gone for before, but also, yeah, I don't want to break the bank either. Let's have a look in the modded tractors at the end in medium. It's got to be 200 and odd horsepower. I'd like to do the case, but yeah, again, I've favoured that a lot. Not quite enough. Could use that, but it's very, very really uses the fuel a lot. 890 horsepower. What? That's close. I probably would get away with it. 210. It's a bit more than I'd like to pay. Oh, that's right. Yes. Perfect grass tyres. Yeah, because that's its job. Let's go for it. Right, smashing. Yeah, 59,230. We have our tractor. I've had that a few times, so I've never had it with those wheels. So then, a team of 3. Let's let you drop that. You can grab that. Now then, not everything suits this. Sometimes the hitches are a little bit not so good for this, so we shall see. Yeah, the Challenger really didn't like this. It was, oh no, they look quite nice. It looks quite a nice hitch. Let's drop that down. We shall stick quite a bit of stuff on here, I think. Right, I am going to take this. Have we got all that we need? I do like those tyres. Now then, let's put the fence swap body on, and we'll grab the fertiliser spreader. Now then, what are we going to do? Are we going to do bags or a mix of bags, or are we going to go for once the multi-fruit? I haven't had that for a while. I seem to have been going bags at the shop almost all of the time, so do we do one this time that actually does use the multi-fruit buying, or maybe another mod like that? I might have to scour the mod hub to see if there is another that's not too unbelievably. I know there's one that does it for free, and I don't really want that. That's a little bit too. Right, so then, do we stick that on the back? What are we sure of? Yeah, the fence going to need that. Or let's put the fence body system on the actual thing so that we can grab the other body system. So we've got a means of mowing and windrowing and baling. We will place that. Now, I haven't hired the tree begun. Oh, can't do that. You can't do that. Right, okay, then we'll have to come back for that. It's not like we're going that far. Yeah, right, tree be gone. We will lease that. Oh, and we can buy that baler now as well. Now we know that it works. Yeah, I've tried the tree devourer. I tried it not long back, and it really didn't. Yeah, it was awful. But it may have had some. That's the point. Do we try it again? If it doesn't work, we'll give myself the money back. Because I did try this a while, but I would like to do things. I want real capacity 50,000. Right, okay, so then we need to stick this. No, we don't. We can actually run this little lot down. Right, we're going to buy the baler. Absolutely, yes. Brilliant. So the baler's ours now. We need to grab the starer and grab this little lot. And we will come back for the rest, I think. Oh no, hang on. The Fent can manage the tree be gone actually to carry it. That only leaves the... yeah, actually, yeah, we don't really need to do that, do we? Not this time. Or do we do... do we do a mix of like... Decisions. Right then, which way? Oh, I think it is the right. Yeah, I can see it. It's a very dark colour. Yeah, I tried this a while back. Oh, must have been about 4 months ago on Riverside, and it was awful. But it was like week of release, so I don't know if it's had any updates. I've not seen, but it's worth a shot. I'm hoping it's, yeah, working a lot better. Right, so I'm going to see you. I'm not going to I'm not going to drag you with me. I'm going to see you down at the farmyard. We will. We shall reconvene, and I'm going to grab the Fent body as well. So I'm going to see you at the farmyard. See you shortly. Right, yeah, I'd forgotten. I did reset, I admit it. but it didn't do me any good. In fact, it was actually terrible. We're right down at the original farm, so yeah, a word of warning. Reset point is at the old farm, it really is. So yeah, I'm setting back out. I only reset, yeah, not reset everybody. Obviously, I soon realised that they weren't appearing where I thought they would appear, and so therefore I needed to fetch the Deutz anyway. So just wasting a few wages, which would teach me my lesson for using the reset. Well, it's I wouldn't use it in the Let's Play itself. Well, not on camera anyway. I'm going to be totally honest. Yeah, it is for setting up and things like that. Oh wow, I'm sure this is more hilly than the original. Beautiful map though, really is. And I've also, yeah, as I was tweaking and running around, there is an area that I actually like. If we can afford it, I'm going to buy it, and that's going to be the farmyard. It's got real character. It has. I shall show you when we get there. We'll even build a house, I think, although it'll be a modest one because otherwise it'd take up too much room. But yes. If we've got enough, I'm not sure. I think we did look at it, but I think it's not bad. Now then, I've chosen this to be followed by the tractors because, yeah, I always find that harvesters are terrible. They do horrible lurching all over the place. So yeah. So rules of engagement are then: Contracts are allowed, but it's very doubtful I will do contracts unless we were absolutely desperate. No productions that can sell. Yeah, we're not doing any productions that can sell and make us profit. We'll allow the, including the BGA. That would be normally my first one. Not doing that at all. Not in the first year. We want 1 year of traditional farming. We can keep the stuff if we. I mean, we've got a lot of money, so. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking in the sales every day. I want some things, but we've got a harvester. Oh, wow. How come we're losing one so far back? Unless there was traffic that got in the way. That is a possibility. Yeah, I do like the team we've got. We haven't got a really powerful tractor. I like that. We've gone for, we've got a 210 horsepower medium. It can do all of the equipment that we've got, mainly grass equipment, and the Omatana is going to be the thing that will turn our grass into silage, whether we're selling it or whether we're going to store it up for the so next March is when we can start with. I always find it gives you a bit of a challenge, otherwise it can get out of hand almost immediately. Yeah, that's catching up now, so I don't know what happened there, but yes. So traditional farming for the first year, but we can make silage in readiness for year 2 if we like. Now, there's a point. I was going to set myself a bit of a challenge to, it's nice as you sort of go through the Let's Plays and you sort of think of, I want us to be self-sufficient. So if that means, I want to create our own seeds, I want to create our own fertiliser, and I want to create our own herbicide. I do. So I will allow those type of productions that actually, now we can actually sneak, I'm sure we can sneak to the right here, but we will not run that lady over. She is one of our drivers sometimes. Yeah, so this is the sneaky way into fields 20. I believe we can also switch the fences off from here. Brilliant. I love that feature. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I really do. So then, I mean, this obviously, all of this land around us, now is a point. Is this land that we're on now? Because this is a massive bit of land. I don't think the roads are classed as ours. Is there a way? No, because I've got the mod where you can place things down on roads anyway, so looks like the headland is, but the road isn't ours, the actual road itself, so we can't really place things along it, even though the game would let us. I want to go, so I think we're going to do that. We're going to be self-sufficient. We're going to make our own seeds, our own herbicides, our own fertiliser. Are we going to make our own lime? That's a difficult one, because you'd have to produce quite a bit of stone, and a lot of the cultivators have been tamed down now, so they're not producing large stone, which means it'd be difficult to do. I suppose we could do this, that we can buy stone. We're not selling the lime. We can buy stone for making lime, but we can't sell the lime. I'm not going to do that, so that's what I'm thinking. We will chop these. I will do some more tree planting. Next session we're gonna do the hand plants. Let me just show you what I was talking about. I want to chop at least this set of trees off all the way down here, so this is like a bit of a road stroke thing through an adjoining sort of strip. But I fell in love with this area over the road. It's got potential definitely to have a house built. It's got lovely, like an island where the house would have been. I don't know if this is where the actual, no, it isn't where the actual farm is, because we've just been to where the actual farm is. I'm liking this a lot. So if we can afford it, even if it's going to skint us a little bit, I think it's got greenhouses, and I think proper. That's not bad value. Indeed, yes. Right, let me show you what I found. A beautiful, very unique looking couple of sheds as well. There are a couple of sheds which are a little bit, this looks very much to me like an open garden. Don't know what it grows. This also, likewise, yeah, I don't know what you can see the dead plants, but also that in there, yeah. I can't get this to open though. Ah. It makes me lie. I honestly did do that a few minutes ago. I obviously can't have been close enough. Yeah, and this here, now I thought these might open, but they don't. No, they like literally... again, I can't have been close enough. I literally... I love it when things happen like that. I was about here. Oh, that was really strange. Honestly, I swear that I literally did try that. Is that real water or is that just a... It's hard to say. I'll probably stick an ohm in anyway for the fact that it is really fast. Yeah, so we are now the proud owners. This is home. It is. This is literally... You can also run through from the shop here straight through, which is fantastic. I brought the fence both systems down here, so this is going to be home. Yeah, obviously there is a bit of grass here as well, but I am... Yeah, I mean the production slab is just across there, so... Yeah, we can just... It's not very far away. But I thought it's very farmyardish. It really is, but also unique. Yeah, I don't want it to be... It is this one here, isn't it? Yeah, this one around here where it says we can't go through, but that we're pedestrians. We can ignore those signs. Yeah, so things like the Lorts in a year's time. Are we going to rip this up and make it into grass for a year, though? And if we're going to do that, yeah, I've left it at 0.5 because we're still talking. This is what I class as my rules of engagement. Starting lineup, rules, all that type of thing. Now we'll jump the fence. Yeah, so we'll get this going, and we'll a few sheds up here. So this is going to be the... Might also put another shed, or at least porches going down here. Maybe here. Right next to this is not a bad thing, even if we lose a bit of field. Or is there a better... What about just past here? Small shed, I think. Yeah, that's well too strange for that. And this is obviously going to be the greenhouse. So yeah, there's a bit of storage here, and it is a bit. Yeah, 2 sheds, 3 sheds, 4 sheds. Quite a bit of storage. We could do the porch, that is true, but then it's still going to come out into that road. This is a proper grass field, but I suppose, yeah, we have got this down here. Why not do this? Have a little house. Let's do a little bit of that now. Let's make this home a little straight away. It says farmhouses. We're going to go... Are we going to do it where... If you build a house, you're building a house, though, aren't you? You're not going to knock it down. And I did like the idea of this shed house. Yeah, I did really like the idea of that, because it's sort of practical, also storage for things as well as... Don't know if it's got to be a sleep trigger, surely. Tiny house, farm buildings pack. That is a tiny house, but I don't mind doing something like that. Or the trailer. That's long. It takes up a lot of room, actually. That's better. That seems a bit more what I was thinking, really, to begin with. Maybe I don't know. Will we just... Are we happy with that kind of itinerant farmer type thing? Or are we going to go rustic cabin? Or do we do... Well, we start off with a hobo farmhouse and then build up? I literally put our roots down eventually with a French farm pack, or that farmhouse. It's not massive. We could do that. I've had that one. It's difficult to get in and out of. Oh, okay. I think we'll start with the tents. And literally we'll put roots down. I think that's how we're going to start. So we're going to stick the tent. Now then, I would say that is the door. And we will hopefully use this. And stick that in the corner. so it doesn't waste any space. Fantastic. So that's home for now, and we will use, we will build a proper house when I think we've done well enough, or when you think we've done well enough. So that's that. We will stick a tap up at the top. We will, and that is a point. If we're going to do that, where is the central? Again, this is why I love the hub type system where you're doing this. Central point would be where, let me just show you, where these meet, where that boulevard of trees is that I'm going to chop down. Right at that top point is dead center of all that, really. And yes, I know field 21 is a little bit to the right. I can't really help that. But yeah, we're going to stick the Omatana in that bit there, but we do need to chop the trees down, which we should do next session. We're going to get on with some work next session. I just wanted to get a feel for the place and to try to get some ideas knocking around with yourselves. Yeah, why is that not plugging in? Surely that's a proper tractor. It has got a PTO thing there, you can see it. So I don't know why the PTO isn't connecting, but it is a legit tractor, so yeah, if the graphics aren't sort of working. I'm sure that is a front 3-point link though still, isn't it? Sure it is. Just a very, very broad one though, if it is. I suppose we could try and actually hook something up to. I know it's an amazing, this is meant for meadows, isn't it, really, for a mower and that. It does show that on the sort of screenshot. So right, is that, have we explained everything? Normal economy, contracts are allowed, leasing's allowed, loans are allowed, but frowned upon. And I always do that in all my Let's Plays. Never ever do I just don't think it's, we're going to be self-sufficient, so we will allow mods to be placed in the first year. If we've got to be self-sufficient, we've got to buy stones to make lime, we've got to buy wheat to make seeds, all of those type of things, then we're going to need a mod that does that. And I have the perfect mod that I've only just found within the last week, that's been with me for an awful long time. But yeah, I found it. So we're going to be self-sufficient. Trying to think, we can make fertiliser, we can make seeds, we can make lime. Well, I'm not going to use liquid fertiliser, so that's, yeah, but I do need herbicide. That I can make. We do need to, no, we don't need to need manure. It just makes the ingredients list better. So yeah, we'll self-sufficiency is the name of the game. We can buy, but only, we cannot sell if we're going to buy. They're only for our own stuff. If I'm going to do that, one thing I am going to do, and again, that will be over there. If that's going to be the farmyard, we're going to place a few containers. This is something I very rarely do. Or actually, that is a point. I'd sooner do that here. So we're going to take the boulevard of trees off, because I want that type of thing. Although no, I don't think you would actually, thinking about it. You would have that type of auxiliary building here. You would. If this is going to be the central hub of the farm, it's a little bit off centre, but I'm still like that. We're going to go for, yeah, I would normally go, but then I would be normally, yeah, let me explain. I'm running ahead. I like the object storage that's come out not long back, but yeah, so we're going to go for mostly Bavarian farm packs stuff. Yeah, we're going to go for the seed storage. I do like this a lot. And we're going to have that probably closest to there. Is that in a good place? So we're going to get some seeds, but only seeds that we make ourselves. We can also get the Karma different products, liquids. Are we gonna? Yeah, no, we want a liquids one, but I'm going to do what I did on. Right, one thing we do need to do. Yeah, I'm going to do what we did on another Let's Play, which is to place objects in front of it, or I'm going to put a splash of colour if the palette's good. I'm not sure how good the palette is on the Let's Play, so we're going to just do these sort of things so that next time we can actually hit the ground running. So I want to put all these type of auxiliary buildings down. That's why I wanted to do this. I wanted to design this myself, but I'm a terror for not having sheds and things like that straight away, and I wanted this time to actually do that. So then containers, liquids, that's just the no, that is the both the drop off and the pick up. I'm going to stick that. We don't want to waste any space. I want to make this as nice as possible. We don't care about the, but we do care about that. And feed. No, that we don't feed, but we do want, yeah, different products. So this is the one where you can have lime and fertiliser. So we want 1, 2, 1 for fertiliser, 1 for lime. Tap is going to be up by the greenhouses. We'll do that now. Yeah, let's get this all done. Central points. We can now see. Oh no, that's just showing us water. It is in containers actually that the Omatana is. Let's also put it in a place where we're not going to actually think on that edge there. We'll put V mode on. I want it as close to the building as possible. It's got a very good water. It has been placed. It's free. It is. So we have got the tent. We've got seeds, fertiliser, liquids on the first one. So let's whilst I remember, let's do that now. If we can do painting, it's colours. Right, we're going to have to put things down then using the decoration pack. So it's others. We want, why not have a pump? Oh, it's a bit, it's €50. It's not going to break the bank. It doesn't, I don't think that matches. It's the drum. I think that would do for that type of thing. It's not that far in. Yeah, we do need to stick that. We don't really want that. Not got much room, have I? Manhole cover. Right, manhole for that one. Next one we're going to go lime. So there is a white deck chair. Actually, we could actually, no. Can we? That's a point. Isn't there a couple of painting that is really white? I think that's what we've already got. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so is there any plants that are... Do we stick a rock down? No, they really are trees. Decoration it is then. Others. That's white. It is, but it doesn't seem to match. Yeah, we want something as white as possible. There is a deck chair. If I can get to that, then we'll go for that. I think it suits it. We'll stick that to the right of it, no, left of it, so that we're not actually, mind you, no, the other one is on the right hand side, so we'll do that the same. I'd forgotten how far down this is. Apologies for this, it is a little bit, but I just want to get everything right. I think a lot of these things is you're building a picture of what things will be, so you've got to get it right. These are all, it seems like a waste of time, but it is I think an important detail. It is, yeah, it's quite a way in, this is. That's not the right chair. That is definitely a white plastic chair. There is a bucket. No, I'm happy with it. Yeah, that's good enough. Why not go for a deck chair? No, because it's not white. Yeah, I wanted to go for the... I know the plastic chairs aren't very pretty, but it's white. Really is white. So let's stick that back. fantastic. And the last one will be fertiliser. So I think plants, a plant pot, it grows, is what I'm thinking, is the association. Something, oh, that's a little bit more than I wanted to pay just for a decoration, if I'm honest. Yeah, it seemed a tad dear. Do we put an actual plant down? There are some nice plants. We could do, I suppose. That is a. There we go. Let's have a look at that. Let's pop across, and yeah, we'll switch the interactive zone markers off next session. Yeah, let's just go and see our handiwork. In fact, yeah, let's switch those off now. We really don't want to be seeing those truthful, as if it was real. So the seeds are here, and it says seeds. I love that fact. We can put signs down, but I think that's liquids with that. That is going to be where the lime is dumped, and this one is going to be where the fertiliser is dumped, and it's got growing things. So yeah, I love the floodlights on these. They're quite amazing. So yes, we should grab those. I'm hoping to put that in the right place, and I would imagine so, with having the marker here for, yeah, in fact it's got to be, yeah, the concrete goes this way on the mall, it goes that way on that one, and it goes this way on that one. That's obviously where the grate is, and it's got the thing there. So that's our storage units for that. We're obviously all self-sufficient. We're going to grow our own. Water we've got up here. There's a bit of work with the trees, the tree devourer. That's what we're going to do next time. So we're down to just half a million. Sounds a lot, but there's an awful lot of equipment still to buy. Do we buy? No, because I am looking for, if we may get things in the sales. I bought the rudiments, the very rudiments, because I don't want to buy any more. If I've got to, as I do this often, we've got we've got the harvester, got a fertiliser, and we've got the sprayer, the bottle for that fence. We've not got a sprayer unit, so if push comes to shove, we'll buy one if we've got to. And I will start spraying because I want to get our precision farming up. The grass is all ready to cut. We will stick the Omatana down, but again, no, I want the Omatana down here where the grass is, in the central location, because it's in the middle then from all fields to go to, with the same amount of distance like the hub or the centre of a wheel. No, the hub of a wheel, that is true. And that is where I'm going to leave it. I think I've explained everything. I shall look back in editing and see if I have missed anything, and I shall add that in the description of the Let's Play itself. So we'll recap. Loans are allowed, but frowned upon. Contracts are allowed, but it's very doubtful I'll do that. We've got to be self-sufficient. Yeah, if we want herbicide, we've got to make it. We will allow the buying of inputs to do that, but not to sell. If we were to sell fertiliser, seeds and that type of stuff, we would have to produce the products ourselves, but we're not doing any productions for that reason, other than self-sufficiency in the first year. Do we need to be self-sufficient in the first year? Haven't we sown everything? So do we make that for next year? They're all ready. Yeah, it's true. 17 and 18 are, and we've got grass. We could just literally store, really, thinking about it. Precision farming, we need to get a scanner. We do. That is the one thing we do need, and I'm going to go for my absolute favourite, the one that I always go for, which is the slightly adjusted, the one that you can do colour. But also has a slightly enhanced range. But I'm not going to go for the silly ones that will do half a map. I draw the line at that. I want realism. The scanning I don't mind to a degree, but I certainly do. Oh yeah, that's true. That's something I put in today. Does that tell you how much you can get in there? Not really. That does. That's 16,000 litres. So I don't know how much that one is. It says 2,000, but I don't know whether that is at we wanted there. What are you doing? Yeah, so it is like the Scout, but it is the enhanced Scout. I'm going to go for the 65. going to go for customize, and I think we'll go metallic in that exact colour. And cover colour, we're going to go for, I think, red. Will red look nice with that? It's an orangey red. It doesn't look orangey there, but it does. Oh, it's weird. It does actually look orange when you look at the colour, but it doesn't look. It looks more red on the cover. Design colour. I'm gonna go blue. Purple. No, I don't like that. I really don't like that at all. I do think blue actually would be a nice one. Royal blue. Let's have a look. I think that will look nice. Yeah. Right, so that's our precision farming covered. Yeah, so yeah, precision farming, 1 day seasons, as in, to be honest, I'm very happy with 1 day seasons. It reminds me of old seasons we also got crop rotation, so this is as realistic as it possibly can be. I can do hand attach. I've not switched it on yet, and only inside camera, but I will be guided by yourselves. If anyone wants to see as a yes, then please, yeah, say yes. And if anyone really doesn't want to see it, then please leave me a no. And that is where I'm going to leave this first session. No work has been done. We've just literally got everything together. So we will have a look at our lineup again, just so as we can see everything. We have a baler, a very reasonable one. We have the fence pack and the fence itself, which is going to be our fertiliser stroke sprayer. We have a fertiliser spreader. We have a harvester, and we have the header for that. We have one low loader, which is going to also be our bale trailer. We have only one medium tractor, which is the only one capable of doing the windrower stroke baler together. We have yeah, precision farming. Oh, okay. We have a plastic chair that's also classed as miscellaneous. So yeah, we've got the Scout, and we have a mower, and we have 2 small tractors, and we have a windrower. So mainly grass equipment, and obviously the fertiliser spreader. I want the rest to literally come throughout the Let's Play, really. So that is our starting lineup. So we've got 537,000 euros left to continue with our farm. We've got quite a few fields, and we can't sell any productions, no biogas plants in the first year, no any kind of thing that's going to make us money. We can sell produce, we can sell silage to the BGA, but we cannot do anything with it. And of course we could store it up. We may well, trying to think whether I'm going to go for something like the Grain Quid Pro straight away, or whether we're going to go traditional silo. I will give that some thought. But apart from that, yeah, your comments are please, if you've got any ideas that you'd like to see in this Let's Play, then I am all ears, truly. But for now, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.